dock is here. We are planet crafting, and you know, I think we are gonna go into a new game, and I'm trying to figure out where to start. Humble's a good place. Toxicity. But I think we're going to start with Prime, and we're going to do something a little cool here. We're going to go into the creative. So we're just going to have fun. We're going to build. Everything looks good. Let's give it a full 2 Tera. Well, how about that? Let's go ahead. We're going to create and we're going to load in. I'm going to welcome everybody. Oh!
Emergency. Correct your trajectory. Imminent impact. Imminent impact.
That did not turn out how I thought it would. Oh, let's read the mail. Alright. So, our mission is to advance the terraformation process of this world. We'll need to generate O2, heat, and pressure. Oh, okay. Well, we got a little thing here. What's in here? We have food, we got alertancy, we got water, oxygen, and food. But because, we're gonna have fun. Alright. From past experiences, holy moly. Well, we need to create, it looks like, oh, I forgot. That's in here. So we need to create a backpack. So I need 2 irons. Let's go get some iron. Silicons. That'll be for water in a bit. But we don't have to worry about because we are just going to have lots of fun exploring. That's the whole point behind it. Seriously. Oh! Right off the bat. A case. Case for your face. But that's alright. We do know that this will flood, so we'll probably go. We'll come back in a minute. Let's go make this backpack. So we gotta grab the backpack, equip it, then an oxygen tank. You know what the problem is? I know what the problem is. Oh yeah. Now they want us to create an oxygen tank. What do we need for oxygen? Iron, cobalt. It's like 2 iron, a cobalt, a parchment, and a pear tree. Hey. Alright, now we need to construct a mining chip. What did I just make? Alright. So, living compartment. I already lost the blue case. So yeah, we gotta follow the missions to begin with. You know, we gotta do that first, obviously. So because I can't do that. Alright, so living quarters. Let's be like, this is so cheating, you know where it's at. And I'm like, so, I've played the game, I know how this works. Up here. Alright. So, we know what's over there. We know it's gonna flood, so here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, it'd probably help if I could build a door too. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Alright, so. Alright. So that's good. Oh, low power. Let's figure out that wind turbine thing. It's great, everything's unlocked, but you can't make it until, you know, you get everything, so what's the point? Alright, window turbino. You know, it's interesting. Is the windmills aren't here. I'm missing windmills. Okay. Oh, you know what? Okay. Do I have the iron? Oh, I have one. So let's do this. We're gonna, because we're already gonna try to space this out. So let's do this. Let's grab. We're gonna put power way over here so if something blows up, I'm not worried about it. Alright, we got power, baby! Alright. They look like, you know, in blenders, or not blenders, but beaters. The egg beater things. That's what those look like. Someone just decided this would be a great idea. Alright, so we now need to build a drill. What do I need for a level 1 drill? Titanium and iron. So you stay close, but when you're playing in creative mode, you still have to remember, you're not gonna be able just to sit through the game. I do have to admit, you see that dust cloud that blew across from the wind? It's like you can see little dust clouds up there on the hills. That's really cool. Alright, so we're gonna put drills over here too. I'm just gonna get that out of the way. Alright. We're gonna put drills. There we go. Alright, so we have 2 drills going. Now we need to make the base bigger because they want us to put crafting screen and then a tier 2 crafting station and heaters. Okay, so what do we need for base building? Iron, titanium, titanium. Let's do this. Let's pick up 2 kites and It's magic. Alright, so we made it a little bigger, which is good. And I think to start with, I'm going to put the screens there. So what do we need? Let's see, screens. It said I needed a... What screen do I need? A terraform screen. Alright, I need iron and silicon. Iron and silicon. See how the dust clouds blow across? That's really cool. I do have to admit, they did that really well. Alright. I got a message. I gotta go back to the pod down here. Boing. Because we're playing creative mode, I have no need for food or oxygen, which is kind of weird. Iron, silicon, silicon. To craft the blueprint screen. What in the world? Shelves, a shower, a locker, an arcade machine, an aquarium tube, a vending machine, a so a safe vault, a server, a trash can. Wow, they really did. All right, I need another piece of iron. Interesting, look at the planets. Alright, we need blueprints. Alright, so we have to craft a tier 2 crafting station. Everything. Machines, furniture. Tell you what, iron's like your friend, man. There we go. Now, got a tier 2, so it looks like I can craft everything from tier 1. The exoskeleton. Let me go get another piece of silicon and we'll get that created. Alright, we need a veggie tube. Ice, iron, and magnesium. Ice. Which? Ice, iron. I wonder if it's gonna have me put that lerma seed in. Alright, heater. Iron Alright, so now we got some heat going here, which is good. We need a food grower. Aluminum and iron. so we gotta build. Find some aluminum. There's a box. I found a box. I gotta build that email message. I'm not getting messages.
You make us the mac and cheese.
Alright, where... Alright, so what was... Alright, so there's that screen. Oh, a food grower. So I got that, okay. Snatch up some of this magnesium, cobalt. Ooh, there's a box. All right. Cobalt silicon. We're gonna put up our first solar panels. See, this will be the only issue we have up until I get fusion reactors. They're like flock cameras.